Hey guys, and welcome back to a video. It's been too long, hasn't it? It's been far too long since we last did one of these. So here we go. I'm going to get straight on with it. It's a quick race, so please stay with us to the end. We're here at Monza, as you can see, and as usual, there's two drivers. Here is John in the Subaru, myself in the top right corner, who's just been overtook before turn number one in the Mitsubishi Lancer. Not a car I drive very often, not a car I drive often at all, but I wanted to give it a go, and to be honest with you, it's perfectly matched to the Subaru. These two cars are just fantastic to race against each other. Now, John is very, very well suited in that Subaru. He always does very, very well in that Subaru. Actually, he's very difficult to beat, to be completely honest with you, in the Subaru. I'm not in this Lancer, like, at all, really. I barely ever drive. In fact, I can't remember the last time I did drive it. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if I can even just keep up with John. Never mind actually go for a win here. But as you can see, we are already on the way, coming through the second lesbian now on lap 1. It's only 3 laps. It is a very quick race, this. So yeah, like I said, please stay with us, and we will fumble our way through with what we're talking about. Because like I said, it's been a while, and I've kind of lost touch of what I'm doing. But hopefully it won't be too bad. Anyway, coming down to the first heavy braking zone now into the third chicane here. John doing a really good job up ahead. I just got a little slidey through the first sector. John loses it on the exit, so that actually might bring me back into it. I'm well and truly in the slipstream as we come down the back straight here, all the way down to the last corner, which is Parabolica. Now, as you can see, I didn't go for a move there on John. I actually pushed him along. Now, the reason I'm doing that is because I want to break away from the guy in third place behind us. I think he was in an Aston Martin, I think it was. Much quicker than both mine and John's car in a straight line. So I'm pushing John along, giving him a bit of a boost, ups his top speed, and then the slipstream will up my top speed. So we're going to work together a little bit here to see if we can pull away. But coming down now into turn 1, both braking very, very, very hard. I'm practically inside the boot of John's car there, but we both get round perfectly well. I take a little bit of a narrower exit than John does. He runs out wide a little bit, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. We both get through. And the guy in third is still a little bit further back. He isn't, I don't think he's in slipstream at this point. I think he's just outside of slipstream. And as again, I can just see myself pushing John along a little bit. Braking very, very hard into the second chicane. It's so difficult when you're following someone. If you are going to bump draft them, you've got to be super careful. Now, John knows me very well. We race together all the time. And he knows I won't go for a bump draft on John, on himself, should I say, if it's going to put him in any kind of danger. So it's you got to be super careful with the bump draft, because if you bump draft somebody just before a braking zone, well, they're just going to overshoot the braking zone and go off. So you got to be super, super careful. John trusts me enough to do it. I trust John enough to do it. So that's what we're doing. But as you can see, the guy behind us is actually starting to catch up now, as these long straights are just an absolute killer for both these cars. Braking hard into the first chicane. Going through this time a little bit better for myself on the entry and exit. John also doing a very, very good job there, but you can just see the difference. I got a better entry, and now I'm closing him down even more so as we come down on the penultimate lap. Again, I'm just going to go for the little bump. You can see how close the Aston Martin has got now, though, through these long straights. And out of nowhere comes the Aston Martin up the inside. He elbows out action going on there. He really wants it as we come around onto the final lap here at Monza. John swerving all over the road, trying to break the toe. The guy's going to be covering him all the way across. I'm going to get behind the guy and use the slipstream. However, as you can see, the guy's really going defensive with John. And there's been contact. John has been reset. John's been reset. The guy's been reset. What was he thinking? I have absolutely no idea. The guy absolutely destroyed John going into the first chicane there. We've jumped over to John, as you can see, and bafflingly, John got took out and reset behind the guy who took him out. So he stayed ahead of John. He's in second place now. He stayed ahead of John after taking him out. If there's one criticism with this game, that isn't the penalty system, because that can be quite dodgy. It's stuff like that. When someone takes you out, you both get reset, but they end up ahead of you at the reset. Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous. So John's got his work cut out for him now, as the Beetle almost goes off just in front of him. He might be able to pick off the Beetle now over the last couple of corners. John almost drifting around that second Lesmo there, but he's well and truly behind and in the slipstream of the Beetle here. What's he going to do? Is he going to go for the move, or is he going to push him along? I think he's going to go for the move. Am I wrong? Oh, I'm wrong. He's gone for the bump draft, I think. That's why John has played this extremely clever. He wants to be in this position. He doesn't want to be ahead because coming down this straight now, he will have the slipstream. He will get slingshot past the Beetle. He's going to go for the move here. The Beetle won't be able to do anything about this. That Beetle's even slower in a straight line than the Subaru. But it is extremely good in the corners. So coming up to Parabolica, this is going to be who blinks last. The Beetle blinks first. John holds his nerve, brakes later, goes around Parabolica, takes third place. It should have been a podium in first for John. Unfortunately, it's going to be a P3 because absolutely ridiculous driving from the guy in second and a stupid reset from the game. But yeah, it should have been a P1. But anyway, that's all we've got time for, so I hope you've enjoyed it. Until next time, see ya.